Which one is not the proxy?
The first one.
Dang it.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. This one looks like a 5-year-old drew it.
Roshka, Borshko do Facebook.
Hang on. Is this signed by Seb McKinnon?
Sebo baby no giga.
Oh, hey Tim. How's real life?
Great. I have a kid now, apparently.
Really?
Congratulations!
Congrats,
No way.
man. That's so cool.
That's wild.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So, I mean, if you guys would just let me win from now on so I could spend some time with her, that'd be really great.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Nope.
No way.
So what are you guys up to?
We've been discussing the merits and moral implications of using proxies. If a thing isn't the thing, but fully represents and acts as the thing, isn't it just as good as the thing?
Wait, can we use proxies here?
Yeah, I think so.
My land destruction deck that everyone loves so much is full of proxies.
Hey, demon!
Yes, Timothy.
Can I have a proxy?
What?
Like, me? Can I have somebody else play this game as my proxy?
None of you read the contract in full, did you? Well, according to Article 6, subsection 12, Rule 8A, one proxy may be elected per cycle of the 7th blood moon. So yes, you may.
Who can it be?
Who do you want it to be? Perhaps Burton Mueller, our indefatigable patron?
Mark Rosewater.
Josh Lee Kwai.
My mom.
Who is worthy to wield the jank, in whose grip doth cardboard become deadly to command?
Today at Commander's Quarters, it's Pinching Pennies, where we build competitive Commander decks for 25 cents or less. Today's Commander is... Hi?
Borgodavo.
Can I help you?
Burgodorigna.
Wait, are you that guy that keeps asking me to make that Angus Mackenzie deck tech? Okay. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Subsection 4 looks good. Alright, seems to be in order. Do I have a choice?
No.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, hey guys.
I love your channel.
Thanks.
Can you do an Angus Mackenzie deck tech?
Welcome to the Netherrealm, Mitch. You're just in time. Wheelmaster, spin the wheel of fate. Random Commander. Random Commanders, no cards over 79 cents. Bring forth the hat which was taken.
Alright. Cinder Split.
Cinder Split, Eye of Wisdom.
Can I take a mulligan?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, Intet.
Intet the Dreamer.
Depala, Pilot's Templar.
Depala, Pilot Exemplar.
I'm doing it.
Blind Seer.
Blind Seer.
I'll take it.
Jori and Ruin Diver.
Jori, Ruin Diver.
Yeah, that one sounds good to me.
The commanders are chosen. Now be gone and build me some jank.
So the goal of this deck is to gain incremental card advantage from our commander by casting at least 2 artifacts a turn, and eventually, once we're set up, we want to bounce those artifacts back to our hand and then storm off to demolish our opponents.
I built my deck around changing colors and just kind of messing with the board state. So look for some shenanigans. Ha!
So I'm in Teamer. Big creatures, big mana. Get in there. Let's do this.
I will draw and play an island. Pass.
Draw. I will play an Ancient Amphitheater. Pass.
Draw. We're going to play Termo for the Expanse. I'm going to sack it. I'll pass it.
I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play Vivid Creek in the play tapped. It gets 2 charge counters. I'll pass the turn.
Island. Pass.
Nice.
That's all I'll play.
I'm gonna go Mountain. I'm gonna tap 2 for a Boros Signet. And pass.
Tap. Draw. Mountain. And I'm going to suspend and search for tomorrow.
Ooh.
Suspend 2. Here you go.
Okay. I'm going to untap, draw, island, and then I'm going to tap, and tap this for a blue so I don't have to remove a charge counter, and I will put a Sphere of Suns into play tap with 3 charge counters on it. Then I will pass the turn.
Draw. An island. I will pay 3 for Trophy Mage. When it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for an artifact card with converted mana cost 3, reveal it, and put it into my hand, then shuffle my library. Alright, I will get Scuttlemutt.
Okay.
And that will go to my hand, and I will pass the turn. Untap.
Keep draw. Play a Plains here. I'm gonna tap 4 for a Traxos Scourge of Crew.
Ooh. Gross.
Pass to you.
Which is going to be Depala next turn.
Yep, that'll do it.
Alright, untap. Draw. I should have suspended. Here's my suspend. Play Island. And I'm going to cast Spring.
Yeah, it's ramping.
Yeah, go
I'm going to
figure.
search for a forest. And pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap, draw for turn. I'll put down a mountain, and then I will tap 3 mana to cast my commander, Jori and Ruin Diver.
Dive right in.
Because of that, I'm going to tap my Sphere of Suns. I'm going to remove a charge counter from it at a red. And I'm going to put a Renegade map in play tapped. So that'll be my second spell cast this turn.
Draw.
Alright.
I will therefore
Cool.
draw.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
That's beautiful, isn't it? I will then pass the turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep. Draw. I will play an island. That Traxos is scary, so I'm going to tap 4 and play the Separatist Void Mage.
Alright.
And I'll return it to your hand.
That's fair. I guess.
And then you have a blocker.
I do.
John, I will attack you for 2.
Taking 2.
Pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. I'm a little disappointed I don't get to swing it.
Yeah.
Access, but, you know, I'll play
We're pretty happy.
yeah. Stone Quarry there.
Let's go. Top one here a little bit.
Yeah, so that's fair. I'm gonna tap 4 for an untethered express.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Right now it's just sitting in the junkyard.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep. I'm gonna suspend my take my last suspend counter off search for tomorrow. So I get to search my library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, untapped. Go. Island down. Draw for turn. Crucible of the Spirit Dragon.
Yeah.
Pay 3 to cast Kiora. Pass the turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw for turn. I'll play a mountain. Tap to cast. Tap this for a blue. A Riddlesmith. I think you can see where this is going.
Yeah.
I will then attempt to cast a Prismatic Lens, which will be my second spell of the turn, and I get to draw off of the Riddlesmith as well in the discard. So I'm going to draw the Jori first, so I'll draw hers. I will draw the Riddlesmith, and then I will discard. I will discard a Scrabbling Claws. Oh, I don't know if I want to poke you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to combat, and I will swing my Jori at your keel.
Yep. She goes down to 5.
I will pass the turn.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Combat. 4 at Kiora.
Goes to 1.
Pass turn.
You can still untap something.
Well, maybe. Probably not.
Draw. Forgotten Cave. Excellent. I'm gonna tap 3 to play the Paula Pilot Exemplar.
Start the engines of war.
It's crazy.
You could let Kiora live just for a turn. Just for 1 turn. They're gonna take care of it.
What's the worst that could happen?
What is
I'm
the
gonna
word?
draw 1 card.
You could draw a card and untap and cast a couple of things.
That is true. But I am a little hungry for revenge.
That's
So I'm gonna crew up the Untethered Express with the Paula here. And when she's tapped, I'll pay 2 to reveal the top 2. Phyrexian Rebirth and Evolving Wilds.
what happens
those
to
are
the
gonna-
rest? They go to the bottom.
They're gonna go to the bottom, yeah. They both go to the bottom.
That's
so
good.
That's in the.
Yeah,
That's in
I'm
the.
happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for doing that.
Oh man. Alright, then I'm gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
Joe, I will swing at you at the end of
For
the
6.
Yes.
Wow,
Yikes.
that is big.
I'll take 6.
Ouch.
Pass to you.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna tap to add a storage counter to the Crucible. Draw. Play a mountain for turn. We'll tap 6. Attempt to play Intet the Dreamer.
What dreams may come.
In response, I'll counter Fairy Trickery. Counter target non-fairy spell. If that spell is countered this way, remove it from the game instead.
That's not fairy.
No.
Dragon Fairy.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Pass the turn.
There is a lot of blue at the table. and
There is quite a bit.
kinda-
I will draw for turn. Play a mountain.
It's a dragon. I can't.
It makes sense. Tap for 4 mana for a Clock of Omens. I can tap 2 untapped artifacts I control to untap target artifact. And because of that, I will draw off the Riddlesmith and then discard. Draw, and I will discard an island. Then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will tap the Vivid Creek as well as Prismatic Lens for 2 mana, and I will cast a Metalwork Colossus.
Oh my goodness.
I should have countered that.
And I can cast him for 2 because he costs X less, where X is the total converted mana cost of all my non-creature artifacts. Because of that, I will draw a card off the Jori,
Kind of wish you had that Phyrexian rebirth
Indeed.
now.
I'm very glad he does it. And then I'll draw for Riddlesmith as well, and then discard. So I will discard a mountain.
Maybe he'll mill himself.
I might, because of that comment. I'm going to move to combat, and I will send the Riddlesmith at your Kiora.
Right.
Okay, that's the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Ooh. This is a fun card. For 1, I will cast Telepathy. Each of your opponents play with his or her hand revealed.
Oh, God.
All right.
Anybody gonna counter that or what?
What if I could?
Alright.
Okay.
Here we go. So you want to just read off what you
Yeah, so I've got Goblin War Drums, creatures you control have menace, Reckless Racer. First strike when he becomes tapped, I can loot, or what is that called? Discard and draw a card. Traxos. Jor Kadeen the Prevailer. Creatures you control get +3/+0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts.
Good.
And always watching.
Ooh, nice.
Those seem good.
That is a juicy hand.
I have Regenesis. Return up to 2 target permanent cards from my graveyard to my hand. Halimar Depths. Enters, I look at the top 3, put them back in any order. Mizium Skin. Target creature I control gets +0/+1 and gains hexproof till end of turn, and it has overload of 2. Urban Evolution, draw 3, play an additional land.
Okay. I've got Paradoxical Outcome, which is an instant says return any number of target non-land, non-token permanents you control to the owner's hands. Draw a card for each card returned to your hand this way. Pyrite Spellbomb, which I can either sacrifice for a red to deal 2 damage to target creature or player, or I can pay 1 to sacrifice and draw a card. And then Firebrand Archer, which is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then an island.
Oh, what fun!
Joe, what do you got?
Yeah, so you don't want to tell us what you have?
Oh, each of my opponents plays
Oh.
with his field. I have 6 cards.
Okay.
One of which I will pay 3 for, and that is the Scuttlebutt.
Okay.
I feel like I will draw Ire if I do anything else, so I'll just pass.
Don't attack me.
Alright, untap. Keep draw.
It's fun.
I drew a PNLR. I'm going to tap 3 for PNLR. She enters the battlefield. I create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact. There's a Thopter. And I'm going to pay 3 to cast Goblin War Drums. Creatures I control have menace.
Oof.
You got it.
Let's see here. I'm going to crew up the Untethered Express with the Thopter.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to combat. I will swing 7 at Joe. And 3 at John.
Alright, take 3.
Take 7.
Sweet. Pass to you.
End of your turn. I will do nothing.
Okay.
Oh.
Untap. Draw. I will cast Urban Evolution. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Bivouac, Lightning Mauler, and the Savage Ventmaw. And I will play Frontier Bivouac, my first land for the turn, and Is It Guildgate as my second land for the turn. And then I'm going to cast it.
Yeah. So when Intet comes in, it's going to be swing.
I hope so. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. After untapping, I will draw for the turn. I have to reveal it because of telepathy. It's going to be a Guardian Idol. I will play my island. And then I will... Let's see. I think I'm going to tap, and you guys are going to love this. I'm going to play a Firebrand Archer.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my first spell for the turn.
oh
Yeah.
boy.
So whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it's going to deal 1 damage to each of you.
Okay.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
have some of those, so I'm going to then cast a Pyrite Spellbomb. So each of you will be taking 1 damage.
1.
Because that's my second spell cast this turn, I will draw for Jori, and that is a Aether Spellbomb.
Oh my god.
And then Riddlesmith will also trigger, and I will draw and then discard.
Oh boy.
Mind Stone.
You should discard that paradoxical outcome.
No,
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
staying in my hands. I will
That's
discard. I will discard the Guardian Idol. I will then cast a Mind Stone, which will ping you guys again for 1.
Ping, ping, ping.
Thank you.
And I will draw. It's gonna be a Fractured Power Stone. And I will discard the Aether Spellbomb. And I will. Should I even go to combat? Let's see.
An army of tutus.
You do.
And I'm at 25.
That is correct. I'm gonna stay back. I'll pass turn.
10-10 makes a good blocker.
It does. It does.
Will you not swing at me if I don't do anything to you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh
For-
my goodness.
For one turn.
For one turn.
Hmm.
I'm kind of scared of what's going on.
Yeah,
here.
me too.
It shouldn't be. Nothing is happening.
And I've already messed with John enough, so I'll pass.
That blue mage is sitting back with mana. Never
Oh,
happens.
what?
Drawing a mountain. I will play this mountain.
I don't think people like it when I play cards out of my hand,
Mm.
especially if they make you reveal yours.
Mhm.
Yes. What can I play? What should I do, guys? What do you think? Okay. Step 3 for always watching. Non-token creatures I control get +1/+1 and have vigilance.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 4. Let's get Traxos out there.
Okay.
A lot going on here. We'll crew up the Untethered Express with Pia. No, with the Paula. Then I will move to combat. I'm gonna swing 1 at Mitch in the air.
Sure you want to do that?
First blood.
And 12 at John.
Why me?
I think he wants to get hit by impact.
Yeah, it seems like I'm about correct.
I just want the game to go fast.
Oh, I see.
Pass to you.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Explorer scope. I can't trigger his ability right now. I'm going to tap 5/6 to play Savage Outlaw. I'm going to pair them. No, I'm not. I'm not going to pair them. Pass.
Going to untap. I will draw for the turn. It's going to be Terrarium. Let's just start casting some more things. I will attempt to cast the Terrarium, which will enter the battlefield tapped. When I cast that, each of you is going to take 1 damage. I'm going to draw a card, and then I can discard a card. Inspiring Statuary. I'm actually going to discard that.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I will tap 2 and cast the Fractured Power Stone. And again, you guys take 1 each. And then I will draw for Jori, Terramorphic Expanse, and I will draw for the Riddlesmith. And I will discard the Terramorphic Expanse off the Riddlesmith. This is a Phyrexian Walker. Okay. I think I can just do some more fun stuff. Or attempt to. Let's attempt to cast a Paradoxical Outcome. Oops. Okay. Blue Mage.
If you can do so. Yes.
We'll dissipate that.
That
Oh,
makes
thank
sense.
God.
That makes complete sense. I would do the same. Is that exile?
Exile,
Okay.
yes.
Alright. Well, that's unfortunate.
Thank
Well,
you, Joe.
You're already doing stuff.
That is completely
And you have
true.
pinged us for 3 or 4 at this point.
That
so.
is 100% true. I don't disagree with you. I'm just not happy about it.
That's fair.
So because of that, I'm just gonna miss.
Okay.
Oh.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Pass.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, draw a plains. Yeah.
Good play, bro.
You like
Well done.
that?
Well done.
Thanks, everybody. You're gonna tap 5 for Jor Kadeen the Prevailer. Traxos will untap because that is a historic spell.
You got it.
I'm gonna pay 1. I will sacrifice a Thopter and make the Metalwork Colossus unable to block this turn.
Oof.
Ooh.
Nice.
That is
Oof.
mean.
I will tap Jor Kadeen to crew up the Untethered Express.
You got it.
That's a lot of damage.
I was planning on that blocker being there.
Yeah.
Joe, Traxos is gonna come at you for 10.
11.
Or
It's not a vehicle.
just 10, yep. Thank
Oh.
you. 11. Yes.
Oh
Traxxas
my
is coming
goodness.
at you for 11. Let's see. Mitch, these three are coming at you.
Okay.
So 14, 17.
Oh,
Sorry, 17.
that's all right. I mean, this one is any trample.
The Express has trample.
Okay.
So does Krug.
Yeah.
How much is that? 11?
10. 11, yes. Thank you.
I'll take 11.
All right.
17. Okay.
No blocks for me.
Okay.
I'll block Pia with the.
She also has menace.
Oh. Okay. This makes things a lot more difficult.
Yes.
Okay. Oh sheesh. You know what? No.
That is very big.
Okay, I'm gonna double block Pia with Firebrand
Okay.
and Jori then,
Sure. Great.
and I will take the rest.
All right. Before damage, I will pay 1 in a red to give this another +1/+0. So 15. Yeah. So this
Okay.
she's gonna block. They'll connect.
Yep.
They'll all trade.
Yep.
I'll take 11.
Okay.
I think I'm taking 14.
Oh, more than that. Sorry.
It's okay.
So
Is
eight-
this the appropriate
11.
amount of
Yep.
turns?
8,
So
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus the pump. 14 from here.
Sheesh.
And then 6, 7 from her. So 21, I guess.
Wow. All right.
Oh
21.
my God.
Good.
I'll take 11.
Is magical
38
mathematics.
all the way down to
17.
17.
Oh
That's
my
it. That. Ow.
Yeah, wow.
12.
Oh.
Okay, pass the turn.
Ah, the end of your turn, I'll hit a surge.
You got it.
Let's make
I'm
a
sorry.
deal
Yeah.
and kill Dan.
Kill
Sounds
Daniel! He's doing stuff too. Oh my gosh.
Less now. But
Less
yes,
now,
But
but-
yes, yeah.
Alright, untap, draw. I like this a lot. Fuck.
Oh.
Best card in Magic.
And did you find it? Start buying now.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
You heard it here. I think that's priority. We're gonna put down the. What do you have in hand? You have the Walker.
I got the one.
You have the Reckless. We have no idea what he has.
That's
Probably
right.
counter spells.
One thing.
I can tell you, since we're all below 20, neither of you are a threat.
Oh, that's rude.
All right. So I'm going to remove 2 storage counters to create 2 mana for Intet. And I'm gonna pay the rest of the 6. Or no, cast Intet.
Solbon?
Sullivan onto the light.
There you go.
We are going to move to Mombat, and I'm going to swing 10 at Daniel.
Oh, is there a lot of flying? Are they
It's all
It's-
flying.
it's all
both
flying.
Oh, okay.
And then,
cool.
so when Savage Vent Maw attacks, I create 3 red and 3 green mana, and it does not empty as steps and phases
Okay.
count.
So you can
So I can do it after.
you would
main
use it in your
phase.
second main phase.
That's correct.
And I'm sorry, how much?
That's 10.
Okay, I'm taking 10.
All right. Second main phase, I have 6 mana floating, so I'm going to cast an Explorer Scope with 1 mana, and I'm going to cast a Regenesis, return up to 2 target permanent cards from my hand, from my graveyard to my hand,
With the remaining 5?
with the remaining 5. Oh, I only have 2, but that's fine. So I'll get Terramorphic Expanse and a Kiora, play the Terramorphic Expanse for a turn, and I'll sack it and pass the turn.
Okay. Before your turn's over and your turn, I'm going to sack my pirate spell off to draw a card.
Yes.
Because desperation has ensued. I have drawn a Thoughtcast. Again, before your turn's over, I will remove a charge count from Through the Sun, stat of blue, and I will cast Thoughtcast. It's draw 2, and has a penny for
Oh,
artifact,
draw
so
2.
it costs
Yeah, one.
only a blue.
You might be wondering, how did Mitch play a sorcery on John's end step? The answer is simple. Because I said he could.
I will draw 2 cards, an Ornithopter and an Eye. Okay. And now I will untap. I've drawn a Golden Foundry, which would have been nice earlier. I will play an island. 5 mana. I'll attempt to cast my commander, Jori Rune Diver.
I'll allow it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's so kind of you. And then I will tap 2, and I will actually tap the Renegade Map as well as the Clock of Omens to untap Prismatic Lens and then retap it for a 3rd mana to cast Golem Bounty. So that's my 2nd spell cast this turn, so I'll draw a card for Jori, which is a Pillar of Origins, and I will then draw from Riddlesmith, which is a Chief Engineer, and I'm going to discard, and I'll actually discard the Chief Engineer. So unfortunate. I'm then going to cast, which are very expensive cards, Ornithopter.
Oh, breaking that mana bank.
Yeah, no. Which is an artifact, so I will draw off of Riddlesmith. Read the runes. I will discard a Pillar of Origins. And then I get a charge counter on the Golem Foundry. And then I will cast the Phyrexian Walker. And I will do the same. Draw. Discard. Is it Guildgate? And this will be the 2nd counter on it. I will then pay 2 mana to tap and sacrifice the Terrarian to add a blue and red to my mana pool. And I will draw a card. Temple Fisher. That actually might be relevant.
What does that do?
It has Storm and it says return target permanent to its owner's hand.
Oh.
So,
Yikes.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
4, so that'd be 5. So
Plus that. Yeah,
but
5, yeah.
I don't think I can cast it because it costs 5. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need 1 short. That's unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate.
So I cannot cast Temporal Fissure, unfortunately. Sorry, everybody. Well, sorry, 2 of the 3 people.
Yeah.
I will then pass turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, I will Wizard Cycle
Nice.
the Veldalkin Aether Mage.
I love that card.
Standard kind of cycling.
I love that card.
Wow.
I'm going to get Willbreaker. Maybe disincentivize you from attacking me.
That's pretty rad.
That works well with the blinds here.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Dang.
So I'll get that. I'll move to my turn. Untap, upkeep. 5. Willbreaker.
I like it, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Same, yeah.
Well, I can tell you, until we are at Equitable Life,
Yeah.
the only person this is going to go towards is Daniel.
I figured as much.
That is
Pass.
nice.
Okay. Untap.
So Daniel, don't attack me.
Upkeep, draw.
He's gonna just suspect me. I like that.
I'm gonna pay 3 to cast Reckless Racer. I'm gonna use Reckless Racer to crew the Untethered Express. When he becomes tapped, I'm gonna discard a card, being a mountain and draw a card. Which is going to be a plane.
Oh my god. Do it again next turn.
Yeah, there we go. Well, Joe, I won't swing there, obviously.
Yes, good boy.
Probably not gonna swing there anymore.
Oh my gosh.
10-10.
Oh my gosh.
10-10. And then he's got enough artifacts he can just sack them to bring it back. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
You could swing at least 10. Just
I'd actually, yeah, would you mind swinging 10 at me so I can get that in my graveyard, please? I would enjoy that.
You would like that?
I
So
will.
you have
Okay.
to sack.
Yeah.
I'd recast it.
John, I'm gonna get you back for the.
oh.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing. 14 at you with the Untethered Express. And it has menace, so there's gotta be a second.
Never mind. Oh, you know. I'm gonna double block. Block 3 damage of that.
Okay.
And take 11.
12.
11.
Pass the turn.
Die another day, I guess.
Mhm.
Are we in agreement that he needs to die?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can bounce some of his stuff next turn.
Yes.
I can as well.
And you can take control of one of his things so I can get my Colossus through potentially even.
Yeah.
So I can
What,
move
I
for probably
can't.
10.
I can't get that express until he makes it a creature.
I can bounce it.
Okay.
So I can bounce it with Fissure.
Okay.
And then is it more important for me to take the thing that pumps his guys or the 10, 11, 12er?
Probably the Traxos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me know when you want
All right.
to do things,
We'll
and
see.
then yeah.
We'll see what
We'll
happens.
see what I draw through the runes.
I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna equip Explorer's Scope to Intet.
Value.
Yep. Value. And then I will also play Halimar Depths. Enters tapped. When it enters, look at the top 3 cards of my library, put them back in any order. 1,
Get something good.
2,
Do it.
3.
I dare ya.
Just put them back like that. Move to combat. Savage Vent Mod triggers. I have the 6 mana in my pool. And we're coming to Daniel, of course.
Right. 10 again.
10 again.
Okay. Taking 10.
Okay. And then Intet is going to trigger.
Oh, it's a delicate hand of yours.
11. Intet's going to trigger. I'm going to pay the 3. I'm going to exile the top card of my library face down. I may look at that card. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
I don't get to see that. We don't get to see
Oh.
We worked around it.
that. Nice.
We're gonna see it here in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right
Yeah.
now. Tatiola.
Oh,
Very nice.
Yeah.
A little bit of life gain, a little bit of card draws.
There you go. Use both.
I can use both right now. So then I have 6 mana in my pool. I'm going to use 5 of that mana to cast Grow from the Ashes. Search my library for basic land card, put it on the battlefield untapped.
Nice.
So I'm going to look for 2 lands, put them into the battlefield untapped. Basic lands. Forest. And Forest, I suppose. Gain 2 life, draw 2 cards.
It's pretty good. You should have killed them.
I should have killed him. I know this.
Write in the comments how bad you should have killed him.
Yes, how bad.
We're gonna go. I have a Derek's Pack Leader and a Meteor Golem, so we will play the Meteor Golem here, and I will destroy. What do we think? Always you're.
I can bounce a couple things. So yeah, always watching probably the best
I
thing
think.
to get rid of.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Alright.
kill always watching. Cool.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. That's good. Yes. Good. All right.
Let's kill Dan and I'll reset our lives to 40. Never mind.
Let's
It's
do
stupid.
He wasn't playing honest.
Yeah.
No.
Putting creatures on the board and turning them sideways
yeah.
is not honest
No,
at all.
you gotta play an honest game of
No,
blue
yeah.
magic. So.
Yeah, I
Yes.
We're gonna pass the turn.
Okay, end of your turn. I'm going to tap for a blue, and then I'm going to tap 2 of my artifacts to untap an artifact. Let's just say Prismatic Lens. I'll tap for 1 mana, 2 mana, and then I will tap the Sphere of the Suns and take off a counter for the 4th mana. And then I will cast Read the Runes, where it's 3. I'm going to draw 3 cards, and then for each card I drew, I can discard a card unless I sacrifice a permanent.
Cool.
So let's draw 3. And you guys get to see them because of a fun card on the table. Codex Shredder, Sisay's Ring, and Mana Geode. I'm going to sacrifice the Metalwork Colossus.
Yep.
I will sacrifice a Renegade Map. And I will sacrifice a Sphere of the Suns. So I will not be discarding any cards. And then I'll go to my turn. Let's untap.
That was a good end step.
Look at that.
That was a really good end step. Holy cow. It's so many things.
I've got things
untap.
going on. Yeah,
Insane.
Draw for turn. It's an Iron Mirror. Let's see how we can do this. I need to be able to cast Temporal Fissure for a decent amount. I'm going to tap 3 mana. And let's put out... Actually, I'll tap for 4 mana. I'll cast Sisay's Ring. I'm going to draw a card and discard a card. Haha. Yes. Aether Gap. Okay.
Ooh.
I will discard the Iron Mirror. I will then... I'll cast the Mana Geode, which when it enters the battlefield, I scry 1, and then I tap to have 1 mana of any color. But first I get to draw from the Jori, and then I'll draw from the Riddlesmith, and then I'll discard the island, and then I will scry.
Alright, what's your storm count now?
I'm at 2 spells currently.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, and I have cast 2 artifact spells, so this should be at 4. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove 3 counters from this to create a 3/3 golem. I'm going to tap the Sisay's Ring for 2 mana to cast the Elsewhere Flask.
You draw a card.
I will draw a card. I will discard a card. The storm count is at 3.
How do you tap for mana?
So, Clock of Omens.
Oh, got
allows
it.
me to
Sorry.
tap 2
Yep.
artifacts to untap.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. It is a guild globe, so I will discard the guild globe. What mana do this? Yes. I will tap the Elsewhere Flask as well as the Golem to untap the Sisay's Ring.
Yep.
I will sacrifice the Elsewhere Flask as well as the Golem to go and get my Metalwork Colossus back to my hand.
Oh man.
What's your storm count at?
It's at
3.
3 still.
I'm counting it.
3.
Okay.
Okay. I believe Metalwork Colossus is free, but let's count to make sure. 4, 10. Yeah, he's definitely free.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
cast the Metalwork Colossus for free.
Storm count 4.
I will draw a card. I will. I'm going to discard a card. I will then tap Mangio to cast a Codex Shredder. I will draw. I will discard.
Storm count 5.
Okay. And then I will go to cast Temple Fisher. Now, here's the thing, guys. I need some assurances because I can wipe his entire board.
You can.
Okay.
I will not attack.
You could.
I
or
understand.
miss.
Okay. Now, the Will Breaker does scare me,
Yeah.
and your Flyers do also scare me. So I can just hinder his board, or I can get rid of it if I've got immunity from both of you for a full turn. That's up to you guys. So I can bounce his board, or I can start bouncing some of your things too.
No attacks from me. You get a full turn.
Not even attacks. I don't want you targeting me with any of your stuff,
Nothing.
including
You are
your
immune.
creature abilities.
You are immune.
You could bounce my meteor golem.
I could, if you wanted me to, and you promise that it won't hit any of my stuff.
Yeah, no, I like that. I will grant immunity if we
Yeah.
team up on Daniel.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, and if I bounce your Meteor Golem, it cannot target any of my things.
Yeah.
I mean, on this bounce. Okay.
On this bounce.
So Temporal Fisher, I will cast it. It returns target permanent to its owner's hand in a storm, and I have a storm count of 5.
Yeah. Does it count itself in the storm?
So it's storm count 5 plus the original.
Well, yeah, so I get 6 total, right?
6 total.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I get 6 total. So I will bounce the Meteor Golem.
Yep.
And then I will bounce. Well, there's 6 over there now, so I have to actually make a decision. What's something that we can leave out? That's fine to leave out.
This reckless bro.
That's probably the
Probably
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah. Let's leave Reckless Bro out.
Okay.
And everything else on your board will go back to your hand.
Okay. In response, I will pilot the Untethered Express
You got it?
Okay.
with the Paula, and I will spend 5 mana to reveal the top 5 cards in my library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Put all dwarves and vehicles in there. You get your angel
Oh, what?
roll. And start your engine. So I'm just gonna put Veteran Motorist in my hand.
That was good. I like that. Under the breath.
So then Veteran Motorist and all these, everything except the Reckless Racer will return to my hand.
Okay.
Including the goblin drums.
Yes, Goblin Drums is
Yep.
going back as well.
Oh, that goes in your hand. Got it.
Since I have immunity from these 2 guys, and I don't believe he's got any hasty guys in his hand. I could be wrong. I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
And I will swing 4 your way.
All right.
As a small payback to the thousands of damage that you've done in this game.
It's all, it's all fair.
I will then pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I will target Tatiova. Change it to blue.
You have the Vizium skin.
I do.
Yeah.
It's a one-time.
It's a one time.
Yeah.
It's gotta count.
And you can protect your entire team as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Yeah, tell me what.
if you have the Meteor Golem,
Mm-hmm.
if you let me hold on to Tatiova for a turn, I will let you destroy my Will Breaker.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
I just want a little bit of life gain.
Yeah,
Some
I feel
card
you.
draw.
Who needs life?
Plus, I can bolster my attack against Daniel this way.
There you go. That's true.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will move to combat. Alright. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
Poor Danny.
I'm up to 3.
Hey, red white. It gets targeted quick.
It does, yeah.
My world.
You can gain a lot of life with that deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass.
All right. Draw.
Yes, yes.
Oh, good. Conqueror's Galleon. Great.
It's a vehicle, right?
Yeah. There's something sickly poetic about John killing me next turn.
I'm open to deals.
Are you?
That's true.
What do you want me to do?
Well, we aren't gonna do any like, oh, you're my slave for the whole game now type of thing.
I mean, you can.
Bar you cock for a week.
Do my laundry for a year.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You do what you will, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Alright. Let's go 2 here. For a veteran motorist, I will scry 2 and use the battlefield.
What are they?
Oh.
Oh. I'm gonna put the Conqueror down. Then I'll tap 3 for That's the turn. Oh, Lord of Mercy.
End of turn, I will put a storage counter. A Crucible.
Oh, target.
Oh, that changes some.
I'm really glad I made that don't hit me deal.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Seven. Gonna play a Tarka. A little better.
Do you have any dragons?
I have a couple dragons. So we'll move to combat.
Did you draw with Kiora?
Oh, that's what it is. Thank you. Kiora. Yep. Draw from Kiora. Team Ascendancy. Oh, creatures I control have haste.
That's nice.
I made my deal with you, plus it wouldn't be enough
You would have,
damage anyway.
you'd have enough. Oh,
Double strike?
I have Ornithopter around, I guess.
Yeah.
But-
It is flample.
Oh, you have haste on that?
I could give it haste right now.
Can you though?
Can you
Does
can-
this?
Yeah, I'm looking guess it's the Crucible.
You are
You
correct. You're
Yeah.
correct. You're correct.
But if he's trying to kill all 3 of us.
I'm
at
trying
the
to
same
kill all
turn.
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, because this one's going to come at you, this
Yeah.
one's going to come at Dan,
Yeah.
and this one would go at... So I'm not going to give haste.
Mitch is his name.
Mitch. Yeah. What was your name again? Have we met?
Hi.
Hi. John. Big guy.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to move to combat.
hold on.
Yes.
I am going to have intent. Target intent.
Okay. In response,
Yes.
we'll Mizium skin. Mizium skin on the stack. Overloaded, so all my creatures.
So am I dead?
If I swing out,
Yep.
I'm just dead next turn because he has his Aether Gale
You
here.
don't have to see this one. When he dies, it goes away. You don't get to see it anymore.
But I will have 7 mana. Metalwork Colossus doesn't have haste, so I believe that I'm going to have to break my deal with Mitch in order to survive. I think that that's fair. Is it though?
Justify it however you'd like to.
All right, so my mind has been made. I'm going to swing Savage Ventmaw at Daniel.
Oh.
I'm going to swing Intet the Dreamer at Joseph. I'm going to explore his scope. So I look at the top card of my library. Look at it. If it's a land card, I can put it on the battlefield. It's not a land card. Sorry.
What is it?
You might find out soon. So this is going to be 12 damage coming at Joseph, and this is 8 damage coming at you.
Do dragons have double strike?
They have double strike from a Tarka Worldrunner. Whenever a dragon I control attacks, it gains double strike.
Oh, you are incentivized to attack because you'll bounce all your stuff anyways.
Correct. So I have 6 floating mana from Savage Ventmaw.
Yeah.
All my stuff has X-proof.
No effects.
I could do some crewing and look at my deck.
Do it.
Do it.
You guys want to see what's in there? Okay.
Join
Alright, in response, before damage,
4 damage.
I will crew the galleon with the racer
Okay.
and the Paula.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard the Untethered Express. Probably won't need that. Draw Divine Reckoning. Each player chooses a creature they control and destroys the rest. And then I will pay 0 mana and not look at any cards.
Okay.
So
Okay.
All right.
yeah.
Move to damage.
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 I love it.
Bye, guys.
I do sincerely feel bad about this.
That's fine. Do what you need to do.
But I'm justifying it. So I'm going to pay 1 and 6, 7 for a meteor golem.
You got it.
And I'm going to target the metalwork colossus.
Okay. I don't think I have any effects. I think I will use him as well as my Phyrexian Walker to untap my CCs right now.
Okay.
Just in case.
I like it. All right. So resolves.
Okay.
Yep.
He will die.
I will use this to untap intent,
Okay.
just in case.
You got it. I'll untap. Giant pile of cards. Isn't that nice? A game without telepathy, you know?
Yeah.
How many permanents do you have on board currently?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ah, okay, that's nice. I'm tapping for 5 mana. I will cast an Aether Gale.
Yup.
I will target every single one of your permanents except for your Meteor Golem.
Seems good. They go to my hand.
I'm going to sacrifice my Fractured Power Stone as well as my Mana Geode. And I will get back my Metalwork Colossus.
Yep.
And
I believe he's still free.
I believe he's still free.
Yeah.
I will cast my Metalwork Colossus. That is my second spell cast this turn. So
Yep.
I will draw off a Jori. And then I will draw off of the Riddlesmith and I will discard a card.
Yep.
I will discard a Jori Familiar. And then I will cast a Pure Aether.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Ooh. Tap 2. 1 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do 4.
Alright. Untap. 2, 3. Teamer Ascendancy. So, 5, 6, 7 for a Tarka World Under.
You got it.
And I will draw from the Teamer Ascendancy.
You got it.
Move to combat.
You got it.
Is that target creature or player?
Just creature or player.
Target just dies right now. They don't swing. Oh man. I think I'm just dead.
Potentially.
No, I'm just dead. Tatiova magically appeared when Joe died. Alright, move to combat.
You got it.
So move forward. Under.
Okay. So, I'm going to remove 3 counters from this.
Yep.
Create a goal.
Yep.
I am then going to block with the Ornithopter in
Okay.
case some shenanigans happen.
Okay.
And then I will tap 1, 2. Or sorry, 1, I guess. 2,
2. Yep.
3,
Okay.
and 4 to deal 4 damage to a target.
Yep. Target dies.
Okay.
Second main phase.
You got it.
We'll play Fog Bank
You got it.
and Explorers.
You got it.
Pass the turn.
You okay? I will untap. I absurd giant board of stuff. Getting unwieldy. Draw for turn. Pay 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. And I'm going to tap and sacrifice my Codex Shredder.
Yep.
Oops, you did not see that.
I did not
To
actually.
go back and get my Aether Gale.
Yes.
And
Ah.
then I'm going to cast said Aether Gale.
Yes.
Targeting. I have to return 6, so I have to return my own as well.
Non-lands.
Yes.
So
I return
1,
your
2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6.
No, I'm returning your 5, as well as let's just call it a Mind Stone.
Sure.
And then I will move to combat,
Yes.
and I will swing 10 damage, or 14. Nope, just in case. 17 damage your way.
Just in case.
Just in
No
case.
effects.
Okay,
Good game.
good game.
Torturous delights await you, Johnny. Well fought, Mitch. You've earned Timothy a victory.
Thanks again for the invite. That was a lot of fun.
Ushkadog.
Dinner next Wednesday at your place, right? Sushi? You said Seb's coming too, right?
Boshno. Doesn't recording the battle to Richard Garfield.
Okay, awesome. Sounds good.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, just do the things, the YouTube things. We got button smashes, subscribes, we got likes, we got comments. Tell us what you think. We got a Patreon. So, yeah, patreon.com/janklord. Best way to support us.
We want to give a special thanks to Mitch from the Commander's Quarters, who I personally really enjoyed being violently destroyed by his artifacts. Thanks, Mitch.
What else is in that contract?
Aww. Thanks, Mitch.